Have you ever heard a name whispered in the darkest corners of folklore? A name that echoes through ancient texts with a chilling resonance. Today, we're diving deep into the lore of one of the most enigmatic and powerful figures in demonology, Belial. Who or what is Belial? And why has this entity captivated the human imagination for thousands of years? The name Belial itself is shrouded in mystery. In Hebrew, it's often translated as worthless, wicked, or without a master. This wasn't originally a name, but a descriptor for people who defied law and morality. Think of it as an ancient way of calling someone a rebel or a lawless individual. In the Old Testament, the sons of Belial were notorious for their corruption and defiance. They were the troublemakers, the rebels against the divine order. So, from the very beginning, the concept of Belial was tied to chaos, rebellion, and a rejection of authority. It was less a person and more an idea, a force of pure opposition. But over time, this concept began to personify. In texts written between the Old and New Testaments, like the Dead Sea Scrolls, Belial transforms. He's no longer just a description, he becomes a leader. The Prince of Darkness, the Angel of Hostility, the Supreme Commander of the forces of evil. Locked in an eternal struggle against the Prince of Light, here Belial is given a title, a rank, and a purpose to mislead humanity and rule over a kingdom of darkness. This is a huge evolution. From a simple adjective, Belial is now a cosmic entity, a formidable adversary to all that is good. By the time we get to the New Testament, the association becomes even more direct. The Apostle Paul, in his second letter to the Corinthians, poses a rhetorical question. What harmony is there between Christ and Belial? This single line solidifies Belial's status. He is positioned as the direct antithesis to the Messiah, a figure of such immense dark power that he stands as the polar opposite to the embodiment of good. It's a powerful statement that cements Belial's place in the hierarchy of hell. This journey from an idea to a full-fledged ruler of darkness is fascinating. But it's the grimoires of the Middle Ages and the Renaissance that really flesh out his character. These occult texts, like the Lesser Key of Solomon, and they give us the most detailed and vivid descriptions of Belial. A fallen angel said to be created right after Lucifer himself. According to these texts, King Belial is the 68th spirit in the Gosha. He commands a staggering 80 legions of lesser spirits, which is a number that boggles the mind. Imagine a general with an army of millions at his beck and call. His power is immense. The grimoires claim he has the authority to grant titles, create senators, and secure the favor of friends and foes alike. He appears as two beautiful angels sitting in a chariot of fire, but his voice is said to be beautiful and compelling, which makes him all the more deceptive. This is a key aspect of Belial's nature, deception. He's not a mindless brute. He is the master of lies, the silver-tongued devil who can argue any point, twist any truth, and make the profane sound sacred. The legends say that to summon him, one must make offerings and sacrifices, because he is notoriously untruthful and will not answer a magician honestly unless compelled by divine power. He represents temptation in its most sophisticated form, not through simple greed, but through ambition, power, and the lure of social status. He promises you the world, but the price is always your soul. This idea of Belial as a smooth-talking aristocrat of hell is what makes him so compelling. He's not just about chaos, he's about a corrupted, twisted form of order. He offers to make you a senator or a duke in his infernal court. It's a dark mirror of human society with its own hierarchies, politics, and ambitions. Belial is the ultimate corrupt politician, the master negotiator who always gets the better end of the deal. He represents the danger of unchecked ambition and the pursuit of power for its own sake. In John Milton's epic poem Paradise Lost, Belial's character is given even more depth. When the fallen angels debate their next move after being cast out of heaven, Belial is not the one who advocates for all-out war. No, that's Moloch. Belial is the voice of sloth, of elegant inaction. He argues for simply enduring their fate in hell, painting a picture of a lazy, hedonistic existence. He speaks with grace and persuasive accent, but Milton describes him as being to vice industrious, but to nobler deeds timorous and slothful. His words are beautiful, but his soul is empty and hollow. He embodies a more insidious kind of evil, the evil of apathy, of giving up, of choosing comfort over struggle, even if that comfort is in the depths of hell. So when we pull all these threads together, what do we have? We have a figure who started as a word for worthless and evolved into a king of hell. Belial is the master of lies, the lord of earthly ambition, and the smooth-talking tempter who promises you power and position. He is the opposite of Christ, the commander of legions, and the embodiment of sophisticated corruption. He's not just a monster, he's a mirror. He reflects our own capacity for ambition, deception, and the willingness to take the easy way out. The concept of legion often gets associated with Belial, but this is a fascinating point of confusion. The most famous story of legion comes from the New Testament, where Jesus encounters a man possessed by demons. When Jesus asks the demon its name, it replies, "My name is Legion, for we are many." This story illustrates the idea of a host of spirits inhabiting a single person. While Belial is said to command legions, the name Legion itself in that biblical story is not directly identified as Belial. However, the connection is easy to make in the world of demonology. If Belial is a king who commands 80 legions, then it's easy to see how his essence could be described as legion. He is a collective, a hive mind of rebellion and darkness. He's not just one entity, he is the embodiment of a multitude, a walking army. This makes him an even more terrifying concept. To face Belial is not to face one opponent, but to face a countless horde, all unified under a single malevolent will. He is the many, and he is the one. Belial's influence extends far beyond ancient texts. He's a staple in modern pop culture, appearing in video games, books, and movies. He's often portrayed as a final boss, a powerful demon lord, or a cunning manipulator pulling the strings from behind the scenes. This enduring presence shows just how powerful his archetype is. He's the ultimate tempter, the demon of big business and corrupt politics, the whisper in the ear of the ambitious, promising them everything for a price they can't afford. From a word to a king, from a concept to a character, the story of Belial is a journey through the evolution of evil in human thought. He is the shadow that ambition casts, a timeless warning against the pursuit of power without principle. A master of words, a commander of legions, and a king in his own dark right. Thanks for joining us on this journey into the abyss. If you enjoyed this deep dive, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe for more explorations into history and